Hello, this is a help video for the Viola Audition material for Philharmonic. We are going to start off with a couple of scales. The directions say to keep your quarter note at 60 beats per minute, so I'm going to open up my metronome. We're going to start with a G major scale, which is 2 octaves. There is going to be some shifting involved. My recommendation is that you shift between F sharp and G on the D string. So you'll play F sharp with the second finger and then shift to third position and play this G with the first finger. So I'm going to set my metronome and we're going to give it a shot. 2, ready, play. And then you would shift on the same place on the way back down from first finger G in third position down to first position second finger on that F sharp. Next is our B flat major scale. This is 1 octave. So you need to keep in mind your low 2 B flat on the G string and then low first finger E flat on the D string, low first finger B flat on the A string. And this is again still at 60. So let's try it out. Ready, B flat. Okay. Next up, we have the required exercise. So there are a lot of very specific markings. We have, of course, our 2 sharps in the key signature. We are in 3/4 time signature. We have spiccato, which is an off the bow or off the string bow stroke. So you can practice doing that on an open string or just a single note to really get used to that feeling in the bow. You want to be near the balance point so that the bow will bounce naturally on its own. If you're going too slow, it'll be difficult to do. So you'll want to practice this excerpt quite a bit so that you can catch all of those rhythms and all of those changing notes in a fast enough tempo to make the spiccato successful. So there is no metronome marking for this, but again, the spiccato, in order to sound, have a good sound quality and to be successful with that bounce, you'll need to take it a little bit faster. We do have sharps in the key signature, so watch out for those high 3s, high 3 C sharp on the G string, high 3 F sharp on the C string. That one can be tricky, so make sure that you're really reaching far enough to reach that high 3. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to watch our flat and natural in the second measure, and then we switch back to sharps again. 1, 2, 3. You could even take it a little bit faster than that. You could start at the beginning. Okay, so play around with what you're going to be comfortable with the spiccato and all of the other things involved, and check on all of your very diverse dynamics. So let's move on to our solo. So you've got a couple of options here. You can either pick your own solo if you've been working on one with a teacher or you've got one in mind that you would like to play, or we have one provided here for you. It's just 1 page, 1 short excerpt. You're going to play from the beginning all the way to this first note in this measure, this first finger, a half note. Pay attention to your key signature. There's nothing in it, but there are accidentals throughout. We are in cut time, so we're thinking 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and 2 and, okay, so thinking about all of those rhythms, we've got some dynamics that you should try to bring out. So there's also no metronome marking. Oh, I apologize, I just lied to you. The half note can be either 72 or the quarter note, which would be 144. So let's take a look at what 72 would feel like. Again, this is the half note. So you're thinking 1 and 2 and 1 and. Or if you're more comfortable feeling quarter notes, you can bump it up to 144. And then you would be kind of counting in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If you're able to, and if you're comfortable with it, I would recommend thinking half notes. So you'd put your metronome at 72. That makes this flow a little bit better and have a little bit better sound to your melody to keep throwing. So I'm going to put my metronome at 72. We're going to keep that going for us. We're going to look ahead for dynamics and some accidentals. We have some E flats, then back to naturals. Looking ahead, we've got some G sharps, high 3, then low 1 on the G string. So let's try it out. 1 and 2 and 1 and. And that's where you can stop. Feel free to try that out at a slightly slower tempo, but work your way up to that 72 suggested marking. Happy practicing and good luck on your audition.